All right. And welcome to Let's Talk Java with Chad and Laarni. And we have a special guest, Amanda Cable. Don't mind her name on there. It says Lila, but it's okay. It's
geez.
Her name is Amanda. Her name is
Lila is my 7-year-old who uses this for video calls for school.
So we are here today. It's a special, besides the fact that it's a special day, a special month, we have, it's Women's History Month. I have to plug that. I'm sorry. Women's History Month.
I love it.
Awesome,
Yes.
So today though, with our show, Chad is actually going to walk us around a special cool place. And we're going to have Amanda talk about her coffee. We've already started talking about the thing that she's keeping her coffee warm in. And if Dr. J was on this call, he'd be like, ooh, I want one too.
So I was hoping maybe he'd make an appearance so that he could comment on how cool I am having this really neat little French press guy.
Hey. You want to reach out to him quick? Here, I'll do it.
He can't. Chad, he can't. It's the weekday, remember?
Yeah.
It's hard for him to hop on the weekdays. If it was the weekend, it'd be different. But
yeah. So no, I am live, and I can't angle this down too far because I'm glad I got a beer because I'm kind of hiding this double chin shit I got going here.
Oh my gosh.
So I am like we said, I'm jacked up on a lot of coffee, not really much stuff, and donuts, which means two things that I shouldn't have: chocolate and sugar. I currently have a lot of it in me right now, and we are live in Oshkosh, live, L-I-V-E, live, y'all.
Yeah.
At the Venture Project. So we're gonna do a little. I don't know. You guys keep talking a little bit. How about all this? Well, you want me to do the walk around first, and then we deal with the coffee after?
Yeah, do the walk around first because maybe it'll burn off a little bit of your sugar.
Yeah. We're not gonna. We have zero. Actually, I'm going upstairs again. Hold on here.
So I don't know if you want to turn your camera around.
I got you all covered.
Okay, all right. Well, Amanda and I will just keep watching you walk.
We'll just hang out.
We'll just hang out. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the view is better on the back end. So just telling you guys right now, you got my front face, which is not the best view. All right.
Oh, Chad.
Amanda's like, damn, I miss working with you.
All right. Working with you, Chad. It's always something.
Is Aaron there? Oh boy. Oh, okay. Okay, Chad's a little stuck.
Yep.
Chad is a little stuck at the moment, but that's okay.
Well, all right. So we're at the main level.
Okay, I'm gonna pause for 1 second. Okay, go.
Just wait. Ladies and gents, I disappeared. We call this a commercial break. All right, so I am back. We're at the second level of the Venture Project. And we're gonna kind of go from the street view in. There was a mural downstairs, but there's too much metal in this building, so we can't have internet connection down there. So we're going. If you guys want to see it, go enter Main Street. But otherwise, let the tour begin.
Where is it? Where is the place? Give us the address.
All right. So we are currently sitting at 210 Main Street, downtown Oshkosh. And if any of you guys haven't been down here before or have been down here, we are literally a stone throw away from the city center and another stone throw away from the convention center. So we are literally in the middle of downtown Oshkosh, and the river's pretty close. So, all right.
What is a Venture Project?
Okay, I'm just going to sit down and talk.
Yeah, sit down for a second. Take a breather. Hold on. You've been going up and down the stairs. Hold on. Okay.
Too much coffee, too much sugar. All right, guys. So we're going to go in depth here. So if you guys have any questions on the Venture Project, just go visit theventureprojectoshkosh.com. Let me slow that down because I talk too damn fast. www.theventureprojectoshkosh.com. All right, what this is all about. This is Small Business Incubation Center. All right, so it's where people network together, successful, not successful startups, whatever it is. So everyone's networked together to help make your business succeed. So we got everyone from New York Stock Exchange here all the way down to people that are just starting stuff, or even people that are doing podcasting and branding or startup branding, which is this kid. So a lot of these people are either my friends or people I've learned in the last year and a half. So if you guys pay attention to C's Get Degrees, there's been a few people that kind of started that, and 2 of them are currently in the building right now. So if it wasn't for these 2 boys, I wouldn't be doing half the stuff I'm doing right now. And technically I wouldn't be, I'm up on top of the screen. So I'm pointing down to Laarni. That one below would not be part of my life if I wasn't part of this group. So
That's awesome.
Okay, so tell now you can maybe walk around. Are you ready to walk around?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine. I need to burn the sugar off. All right, so guys, we have 3 levels here. Obviously, I walked up the stairs, but the internet pretty much works just up here. So we might sneak back on the other side and show some other stuff. So we'll just see what it is on the internet. All right, camera scenes now.
You want to interview me for this?
Oh, yeah, no, say hello.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to Listen Java.
All right, guys, this is the entrance of the thing. And yes, we do abide by number 1 rule. Miss Cable, you're not listening.
Oh, I had a visitor in her jammies.
Oh, okay. So we do with that one. So this is the start with the old school logos here. Down this whole side of the wall is actually all cupboards and stuff. This used to be architecture firm or something. I don't know. He knows the history of this. All right. So on the left side, we have 2, 4, 6. We have 4, 8, 4 times 4, 16 cubicles. I can't add right now. All right, so it's 16 cubicles, which are the, I gotta remember what this is. So these we do rent out. Each person is their own business. You do have 3 to 4 hours worth of podcasts in the podcast room. We also have the suites here. So suite number 1's taken. I don't know about number 2. So we have, and I'm gonna show you guys that in 2 seconds here. So since everyone's over there, we're gonna wrap around and do the coffee bar last.
Okay, cool.
Love it.
So it is 7,500 square feet and pretty much cubicles. And I have to show you a special one, y'all.
Yeah, where's yours? Where is that? There it
This.
is. Oh,
Sweet.
there's that pink package that looks very familiar.
Yeah, and now Zach, Mr. Zach's going to be ownership of that. We're going to keep that address off because the light's going to blanket. So yeah, first time in my life, I have guitars on the wall. I'm going to add my Johnny Cash pictures pretty quick here. So we had media work done today, so I kept it pretty PG. All right, so we have 2 conference rooms over there, but we're going to walk in there quick. So, all right, so this is just where you enter. And yeah, big time. What is that? That's the elevator. It does work. Big time.
Ooh.
All right, so we go down the
Ooh,
stairs
I love
here.
that wallpaper.
I don't know if
Very cool.
if I cut out here, guys, just let me know.
Is
This is
that Aaron's
Aaron's.
office?
That's Aaron's office.
Ooh, is he there? I'm like peeking my head around like I'm there.
Like you can see around the corner.
Like, hey, what's going on? Cool. Okay.
So Aaron is here. He is at the coffee bar. All right, so this is a 120-year-old building, 110 somewhere there.
Wow.
So right there's another suite. All right, so back in here we have where sometimes the business happens. So this is where the business happens for both you guys and myself.
Gross. Yeah.
And this right here is actually Starstruck Artistry. That's Jen, and she's actually out on doing business stuff. So, all right, so entrance, or as we would say in French, fragile. All right, so these are the old school classic stairs. So everything that I'm standing on, guys, is actually hardwood floors, but it's got carpet on it. All right, we're working our way up the
Why am I
ladder.
having ideas of when I come up there, you know?
Oh no, I'm just saving the best for last.
Oh, I want to do a photo shoot right there on the.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, so many good influencer photos can
I
happen in front of
know,
that
with that
wallpaper and that
background.
stairs.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we can make that happen.
Oh, we are going.
I'm there.
All right.
Don't
This,
tell me
ladies,
twice, but I.
ladies and gents, this is the podcast room.
Awesome. So cool.
All right. So in this, just ignore back there. So we're going to use this. I'm going to say we, all of us, are going to use this as either podcasts or regular recording for like bandmates and stuff. I'm going to use that. Oh, there's a white wall here. Sweet. I can make a new Steve's Get Degrees picture.
Chad's like, I'm going to take this out. Just give me a second.
All right.
To my desk. Hold on.
So next to this, we have the conference room.
Sweet.
So this
Very
floors that we're standing on right now, we're gonna zoom in here, guys. So this is the original. I mean, there's some
Super
add-ins because
cool.
so it's all tongue and groove. We're gonna go to the back end here. We're gonna wake where the magic happens. So we're gonna kind of surprise them on the other end of it. So, all right. So we got suite 1, suite 2. We have some suite decorating here.
Cool.
Very cool.
All right, now this is where the magic happens, y'all. So this is the coffee bar.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Yeah. And
That's
if we
cool.
get 3
Mhm.
people to turn around and wave, we have your couple favorites here at the coffee bar. Yeah.
I'm gonna wave back like they can see me.
Right.
hold on.
Hi, everybody.
Take a look at this shirt, though.
That is a pretty sweet shirt.
It was our
Aaron.
St. Lucia
That's
shirt.
epic.
That
St. Lucia shirt
never
that
went
got
to St.
canceled.
Lucia.
And then we got Baby Armstrong over there,
Oh,
kind of
hi,
waving.
Armstrong. Hi.
All right, so that's the main tour of this place. I mean, there's some few other ones and some more. There's some basements and stuff. So, but this is where the main magic happens.
Sweet.
That's awesome. So cool.
Well, for anybody
So-
in Oshkosh, if you're looking for a space, head
Oh
up.
no, we ain't talking Oshkosh. We're talking Fox Valley because I'm from Green Bay, guys.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
I am driving my ass down here twice a week. Why? Because there's some special down here. There's some special magic that's occurring here, and I ain't selling this thing up. You just have to be here and understand it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, that was awesome. That was a pretty cool tour of that cool place. I cannot wait to get up there. I cannot wait
Mhm.
to get on the coffee bar. I can't wait to do all that stuff. So I'm
Yeah.
so excited. I'm so glad that you did that. Awesome.
It is a gift, and what do we do with gifts? We utilize them. God, too much sugar, y'all. Utilize. Perfect Chad Scatterbrain
it.
moment today.
All right.
So we got this. We are drinking. We're going to transition here because why? Because I'm part co-host and I'm going to override Laarni for
I
2
was like-
seconds there. We are drinking a normal cup of coffee here. And this is the Venture Project coffee, but we don't have our own brand. It's called Cameron's. So it is Cameron's 100% Colombian.
Cameron.
And I think we are like 3 pots down already today. So
Okay.
we all been here super early. We all had donuts and coffee, so we're all kind of bouncing off the walls.
Oh, okay.
That's fun.
Today in Hello Kitty, I actually have my go-to. I have my Pete's coffee in here. I actually had a different coffee in there earlier, but I switched it up for this because I ran out. I ran out of the one that I brewed this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
My husband took a big, he's been like, can you brew me coffee in the morning before, because he can't bring it into his work. So he downs like a big cup of coffee before he goes to work. And so he like took most of my pot. I was like, gosh darn it. So
we're gonna have to give him a new nickname because y'all call him Keg, and I know why, but what do we call him since he downs all brand new coffee?
I don't know. He's getting into he wants to get on the show. I was like, okay, well, You can go in the next month. Let me get the ladies in for
Yes.
for women's women's history month, because
I love it.
We have the women's, and then we have Chad in a special category, guys.
all right, so today let's talk about Amanda. Let's talk about our special guest today.
Woohoo.
So Amanda, go ahead. Like, how do you know Chad?
How do we know Chad?
How do I know Chad? Well,
Chad?
so Chad and I met years and years ago. Like, when did we meet Chad? 2011?
2011. Yeah.
2011. So
The moment that you ran away from a raccoon at training for Verizon.
So in 2011, both Chad and I were hired to work for Verizon Wireless. We had to go to a training at the time. They were training all of their retail reps in Schaumburg, Illinois. So Chad and I were in a pretty intensive 4 weeks of training for retail sales together. And rest is history.
Ooh, that's harsh.
No, and we're gonna have to. I'm gonna add in another name here, and she knows what I'm talking about. He was the coolest damn boss ever. Derek
Marshall.
D-Marsh, yeah. So like we were doing video shoots in the store, because back in the day Verizon would, like, a store would have to submit like a video shoot, and I don't know, was it me or was it Glassbrenner that had the frig gangster cash sign thing on, like the big chain wrapped around their neck?
I think that was John.
Oh. But no, like we had a class, like the dude was awesome.
We had some
like,
fun times. That's
fun. So no. Oh, we had a visitor.
Sorry, we have a visitor. Or two. Lord help me.
So she is working from home, guys, and I do know which company she's working for, because
yes. So
for some. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
A few years. Well, Chad and I worked for Verizon for quite some time. Chad, did I leave before you? You left before me.
I left, but then you went to Appleton.
Okay, yeah. So Chad and I parted ways, and he went away from cell phones, and I stayed with cell phones for another couple of years. I transferred from the store in Eau Claire, Wisconsin to the Appleton area, and I stayed in for another 2 years or so before leaving and going into the world of insurance, which is so exciting. And then Chad and I crossed paths again. I was an underwriter for him with the insurance company that I worked with, and he was writing insurance with us. So that was super exciting. And then I transitioned to a different insurance company where now I'm a commercial lines underwriter, working full-time from home, homeschooling my crazy 5 and 7-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
And I also sling activewear on the side. Just we're living the dream.
That's awesome. We're all hustling, right?
Yes,
So
exactly.
I have to add this in, because this is how we kind of got tied into. So I was in insurance. Obviously, she knows my past life. We'll just say it that way. But like, I was in this insurance industry agency in Menominee, Wisconsin, and all of a sudden, like, one of our girls that does personal line stuff, which you guys are not in the industry, it's your home and auto stuff. All of a sudden, they're on the phone, and I hear Grace in the background going, "Yeah, Amanda Cable, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Wait a minute." And I'm like, I reached over, I go in my cell, I'm like, "Grace." She goes, "What?" I'm like, pause that for 2 seconds, put her on hold. And she's like, "What?" And I'm sitting there, I'm like, and all of a sudden we all had like phone IDs. So all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, we'll just leave that company out of there. And it was Amanda Cable. I'm like, "Grace, just like transfer to me after you're done." And all of a sudden Grace is like, "Hey, you're getting transferred." And I don't know what she said on your end. All of a sudden I popped the phone. I'm like, "What's up, Mama T?" She's like, "Who's this?"
I was like, "Chad Smith." Yeah.
And then life hit, and I moved back home. And then I did it again back home.
Yep. Yeah.
It's always funny how the right people will, if they have been aligned with you all this time, they eventually come back. You know what I'm saying? I feel that now in my life. Chad and I aligned on like another, and on his podcast somehow, on the Facebook, whatever. And then we just became really good friends. Right now. Like right
Yeah.
off the bat, we're just like, okay, we're gonna be friends.
I love
So you know, he's been on one of my summits. I've been on his podcast a few times, and
Yeah.
now we are here doing this Let's Talk Java craziness.
I love it.
And you know, we are, you know, we are supporting local business. We are supporting I've been calling them local loyalists, you know, like to
Yes.
like small companies and small purveyors of coffee. Oh my gosh, I could not think, you know, and like again, you know, we're supporting these small businesses with our platform. So that is kind of, you know, this whole show started off as like just a coffee exchange between friends.
I love it.
Ended up being, hey, we should do a show. Hey,
I love it.
let's try to reach out to all these places and maybe we could get sponsored. Hey, you know, so.
And then all of a sudden, like me and you call each other up and I'm like, did this show just get a lit? And you're like, yeah. So this is okay. So Matt, you don't like, you're out of the circle when it comes to like some of our conversations, but like all of a sudden I have a Chad randomness, you know, a Chadism that you've seen many years. Yeah. And all of a sudden I call her up. I'm like, what the? No, we're on any. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And she's like, what? I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So it's just, we're just being ourselves. And you've seen me in the past. So like, you know, I'm super happy now and all that, but like,
yes.
I'm just like, let's just have some fun.
I love it.
So Amanda, tell us what you are drinking today. What is in your cup?
I am so excited to share this with you guys because I think you're gonna love it. And Chad,
yeah,
you should swing by our house sometime because I'll share some with you.
Yeah.
I have an extra bag. So I have family members who are in the military, and one of my I just call him my god brother because it's my godparents' son. He is stationed, he's a CB, he's stationed down in Gulfport, Mississippi. And his wife turned me on to her absolute favorite coffee company. It's called Coast Roast Coffee in Gulfport. Do you know them?
No, I just love seeing a new coffee. Oh,
okay, so this is and they're like sustainable bags. They're so nice and it smells so good.
It's that brown bag.
Brown bag.
Chad loves the coffees that come in the bag, in like a brown
in a brown bag.
Yeah.
Chad, you'll love this. So
it goes back to my old drinking days.
So they have tons of different flavors. This one is mine and my husband Richie's favorite. It's called Jingle Bell Java and it's a seasonal one. So I always stock up heavy and they still have some left on their website that you can order. It's like $13 a bag. You can get it ground or full, like whole bean. I always have it ground because I'm lazy. But
so describe the smell. So describe what it smells like.
Okay, so it's like a chestnutty, like it has hints of like a nutty, cinnamony, very Christmassy smell. It smells sweeter, but it's a nice, deep, rich, dark coffee, which I love. It's so good, so good.
My mouth water.
So this one is, like I said, Jingle Bell Java, and I love it. Coast Roast Coffee.
Awesome. We'll put all that information for that coffee and how to find it. We'll put it in the show notes so people can get it. But before we were recording, Amanda, before Chad hopped on, show
my
us
secret weapon.
Show us your thing. I'm trying to think of a word for it. Her thing.
It's like a modified French press.
It is a French press. So it's like a personal sized French press. This, like I poured this whole thing into my cup. So it's got its little thing here, plunger thing. So you put your.
Dr. J was on this call right now. He'd be like, ooh, he'd want
this. Yeah. So I've got like, I I strained it before I came on, but you put your grounds right in there, and then you put your little thing on here and pour your water over. It does turn, so it like, you can pour straight out of it. And then you just push your plunger down and let it sit as long as you want it to steep. But I like my coffee like I like my tea, just super strong and dark. So Chad, I can see you grinning like you have some little comment.
He does. I could feel it too. He does.
Yeah, we know.
I'll just talk to
Look at that vein popping out of his head. It's like hurting him to not say this.
I'm proud of you, Chad, for keeping your mouth shut for.
No, I'll just say I'll talk to Richie a different day.
So
and
like double insulated though, so I kept my coffee super warm while I chugged a cup before I got on here with you guys, and this was still nice and warm. But I got this through Causebox. It came in my like monthly or my quarterly subscription, but it's through a company called Mira, Mira, and I love it. The color is so pretty and it's super cute.
It is cute.
So Dr. J, we'll just call him that. That one looks like the ones you could just like leave there for like 15 minutes and just ignore it. Like it just comes out. He's like, oh yeah, French press, man. It gets nasty if you hold it. So that one must have like a little special.
I don't know. I really love it because Rich likes his coffee made in like the regular drip coffee. So I'll have a cup of that, and then he usually downs the rest of it. So I'll put just like boiling hot water from my electric kettle or whatever in here with some extra grounds and leave this on my desk while I drink my first cup. And then this is ready by the time I'm done. And it's really good. It's nice and smooth and yum.
So what do you put any of your fixins in your coffee?
I do not. I am a straight black coffee girl.
He's way stronger than me when it comes to coffee.
Every now and then I'll do some like French vanilla creamer or something, but it's a rarity. Unless I'm going to like a Starbucks or Chad, do you know what it's called in Appleton? Is it Copper Rock?
Copper Rock, I think, yeah.
If I go there, I'll get like a fruity latte or something. But if I'm at home, I want my coffee just like bold, dark, nothing added.
You see, Laarni, the further north you go, the more we just like to, turn the key on in the car and go. So we just make it dark and just thick and just go.
I mean, maybe it's just me. I always like to put a little splash of this and a little.
Y'all are just kind of high class down in Chicago.
Must be it. Do you froth it too? Do you have to like do the milk frother? No.
I like my coffee extremely hot. I like it steamy, but I like just a little bit of cream and sugar. Just a little bit, not like to the point where it's more cream and just a flavor of coffee. I like it. Like but that's really cool. I love that little French press. I
know, it's so cute.
It's so cute. So my office is on the second floor, and sometimes I'll be like, Chad, hold on. I like run back downstairs. Upstairs.
Get a refill.
And then we're talking, and I'm like, sorry. I just wanted to go get a cup of coffee.
Yes.
And then your dog would always kick in and be like, woof, woof, woof. And you're like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know, because he's like, why are you running? Why are you panicking? I gotta make sure everyone's okay. So he starts to. But anyway.
Yeah. We're not fancy like Johnny, who, sorry, Dr. J, that's got like 4 different coffee makers and then also has like 4 different locations for a certain brand that we're just going to keep quiet.
Yeah. So, so Amanda, what you said you do athletic clothes?
Yeah. So I run a business out of my home, home-based sales for Zaya Active. So I have got all kinds of awesome leggings and sweaters and shirts and sports bras and like the whole gamut. For a while,
tell us about that shirt you got on. Let's see.
Yes,
it's cute.
Yes, let me keep it for you. I have it tied, but woo! Look at this. It's got the little scoop, which I love. A little side pocket here. But I love it because it's nice. And I mean, you try to search for those classic tees that aren't see-through.
Yeah.
And this is thick enough and it's super, super soft. and nice and stretchy. So it's got some give in it. And all of our activewear, I guess, for me, I've done a couple of different multi-level, like social selling type of businesses. And what I love about my Zaya Active business is that there is literally something to make anybody feel confident. And I think that's so, so huge. Like they're super size inclusive, no matter what stage you're in. The leggings are high-waisted, so they just kind of suck everything in and make you feel comfortable when you're working out. The shorts are super nice. My husband loves our compression pants for his, like when he's doing weightlifting.
Wait, there's a men's line?
Yeah, and
Dad?
kids. So like my
Well,
little
I'm thinking here. I'm trying to give my 2 cents in here. So can you like put socks in the front of the compression part and just make myself a little bit better in the gym?
You certainly could, Chad.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we'll just keep that line on. I mean, I'm 5'9", so 5'9" normal guys, so don't get too excited. I'm 35 tomorrow. Shit happens.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's
Happy
your
birthday tomorrow. I forget.
Yes, Laarni.
We
I'm
should-
getting closer.
Forgot. We should have done this tomorrow's, but I know today was the Venture Project.
We'd have to find a happy birthday, like a birthday cake coffee.
And yeah, and something that I was supposed to do did not occur quite because someone left early, Laarni. So you know what I'm talking about.
Well, that'll have to happen sooner or later, eventually.
Oh no, I definitely reached out.
You did.
Sorry,
I don't know if
missed
Amanda
you.
knows.
No.
Oh well, I'll talk later.
Offline conversation.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm in.
So awesome. Like, okay, so let's do our toot toots and our plugs.
Perfect.
You know,
So
go ahead, Amanda. Go ahead and give us information, how to
Plug
find
myself,
you, how to find yours out. Yes, all that stuff.
yes. So my Instagram is the best place to find me, and it's at amanda.cable. Super easy. I mean, cable, just like cable TV. On my Instagram page. On my Instagram, I'm super active in stories, and there you're gonna find life hacks because I'm lazy and I like sharing things that make life easy. I love and am super passionate about sharing body positivity, because in our world we are all full of filters and the fake things, and like I put on these false lashes. Look at these things.
Which
These
I was
are
gonna
like,
say, those look super cute too.
thank you. But to be real, I also have posted videos of me trying to put on magnetic lashes and having them literally fall onto my nose. Like I'm going to be real with you and share the dimples and the terrible application of false lashes and motherhood and messy kitchens and all the things, and the activewear that kind of gets me through the days. So at Amanda Cable on Instagram, and my sale page is on Facebook, and it's Amanda's Athletics.
Awesome. And we'll make sure to get all your information so we can plug it on the show notes, so we can make sure we're supporting, again, small business, local business. You know, we're all hustling out here. We need to support each other. So
I love it.
Chad, go ahead and do your plug toot toots.
Oh, I already did some toot toots earlier, but y'all are on the opposite side of the camera, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, so
donuts. Okay, go ahead.
so just hashtag don't give Chad sugar. All right, so we're just gonna keep it real here. So on Instagram, guys, I'm at the Chad M. Smith. At Instagram again, I am C's Get Degrees. So if you guys want to see some of my amazing podcasts, especially sometimes with Laarni, it is at C's Get Degrees. So you're going to see them all combined together. So for all this amazing swag, even this hoodie, you're welcome. It is www.etsy.com/shop/the Chad M. Smith for actually CH brands. Facebook, I am at the Chad M. Smith.
We're just all over.
I got like, what do I have? Like people ask, what do you do? I'm like, well, I podcast, we host a show, I speak, I'm gonna, we can eavesdrop on this. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do what Laarni wants me to do.
What's this?
So someone
Go
keeps
ahead,
poking at
speak,
me to write.
speak it into the
All right.
universe. Come on.
Universe, y'all.
Make
Is the
yourself
camera on?
known, Chad. Tell us what's up.
Let me zoom in. All right, I got a point here. But what we're going to say is this summer, once all the fluff settles down here in the Venture Project, I'm going to put together about 20 people. And we're going to write a nice, lovely book about addictions.
I love that. Good for you.
Yay! Toot toot.
So- And then also, toot, I'm going to reserve it today, live the first week of June. We're going to have a live Let's Talk Java here at the Venture
Ooh.
Project with
Yes.
live crowds.
I have to give you my date because my husband finally figured out a date. So we're like, yes. So
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. And now that you guys are talking about all these different coffee places and stuff, we're, my husband and I, whenever we go on like vacation or leave our home, we do what's called a bean and brew haul. So we go and go to like local coffee shops. We bring some coffee home, but then we also help out the local breweries.
Oh, there's plenty of them up here.
Yeah, so we're
Mhm.
like so excited to do that, and I'm already planning some cool things, and then I'm pretty sure I'll contact you guys and be like, where can we go? So
Yay.
So the one down here, we're going to try to feature actually two things. So obviously we're in Oshkosh, so we're going to feature Oshkosh. And secondly, we're going to try to feature Planet Perk, which is downtown Oshkosh. So there's multiple locations. I think Amanda might know about that place.
Mhm.
And then up in Green Bay, depends on what's going on. Time frame, we're going to feature the Exchange Coffee place in downtown De Pere. And hopefully Luna will allow us to go inside and shoot at Luna. So right now, Luna is restricted to outside use only, so no one can go in.
hey, well, I'm fine being outside. I'll throw on a shorts and tank top, whatever. I'll do it.
Well, you're coming up in June anyways.
Yeah.
The ice will be gone.
Awesome. Okay, so my little toot toot for myself. So let's see, today's the 10th. So in 3 days, my book, Standing in Strength, comes out.
Ooh.
Everybody can get enhanced paperback copy and order that through Amazon, which is so amazing. My first book ever. It only took 20 years for me to write a book.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I wanted to write
Congratulations.
this book. This is the book that I wanted to write. So it's a compilation. There's 7 women who talk about their journey in overcoming obstacles, and they learn these lessons through sport, movement, through getting over like some of the shame that they were experiencing and where they found their inner power.
I love that. I love it.
I love this book. It's my baby, and I cannot wait for it to come out. So yeah, that's my little toot, my big toot. My big So I will be having some more swag coming out. It's just planning out, Chad knows how I like planning out all this stuff and getting designs and yada yada yada. So that's all coming out. And if you guys want to find more about me, I'm pretty active on Instagram at Laarni Mulvey, and LaarniMulvey.com is my site, which is a hot mess at the moment because I'm trying to figure out how to add some stuff on it. But there's basic information on there for you guys if you want to see me. So anyway, that's pretty much it for, this is my company, Strong and Mighty. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's my company. So you guys can find me on there at Strong and Mighty Company as well, all under LaarniMulvey.com. I am the brand. This face.
Love it. Yeah, get it, girl.
It's way better than this face right here.
At least you don't have a hat on today, Chad.
Oh, I do. It's actually next to my desk. I got actually 2 of them here. So it is currently down. I think it's done right in here, but I brought a hat just in case. I got to go to the DMV, so I got to have a hat on.
Oh.
Yeah, I got some fun stuff to do after this. Got to go find my birth certificate and realize I'm born in Winnebago County.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fun. All right. So that's it for the Let's Talk Java show today. unless we have anything else to add. This has been a great episode. Amanda, thank you so much for hopping on with us today.
Welcome.
It was
Thank
really
you so
fun.
much for having
Let's see your
me.
mug. What are you drinking out of? Let's see.
Ooh, a girlfriend of mine bought this for me on Etsy. Her name is Erica. So shout out to my girl Erica. She bought it on some cute little Etsy shop. And I can't read the bottom to tell you which one. I wish I could because I love it. It's handmade.
Because I know people will ask, and I'm going to be like, I don't know. Reach out to
I'll
me.
try to find it. I'll ask her where she got it because I do love it. It's so sweet. It was my little pandemic gift from her saying hello.
I know. And today, you know, my usual Hello Kitty.
I love it.
My favorite mug. So this was my first mug this morning. This one.
Ooh,
And then
that's my size.
All right. I actually have two of my things. I do have my shaker here. So my 22 ounces of fun. Plus we got the Dixie cup special, guys. So this is, we call this a business cup.
I love it. Can I add one more thing?
Yeah.
Laarni, since it is Women's History Month, can we all share one of our favorite historical women?
Sure. You go first because I don't really kind of have one.
Okay. I think, so I have two, I think. One is Jane Goodall. In our house, we celebrate Jane Goodall. We love Jane Goodall. My daughter yesterday read a book in a tree to be like Miss Jane Goodall. So we have been reading lots about her and loving her and learning about her life. And also so she's probably my daughter's favorite. But my own personal favorite is probably Eliza Hamilton. I think Elizabeth Hamilton. So if you're a fan of the Hamilton musical, it's a great place to start for information about her, but digging into her life and learning a little bit more about her is amazing. She was a wonderful woman. She lived 50 years past her husband's life and did some pretty incredible things for children and for history and just saving historical documents of our country's start. Yeah. So
that's
I think
awesome.
they're my faves.
That's odd. I mean, like I don't really, I mean, like when I think about my historical women, I think of like my grandma, you know, my mom. Yeah. And it's funny because I don't know anything about my mom except for like maybe 3 or 4 tidbits because she passed away in 2001. But in the Philippine, I could go on about this, but in the Filipino culture, you know, you go where your husband goes. And so when we came to America, I didn't know that she had a whole bunch of half sisters. So I have like all these half families out there that I don't know, which is kind of cool. But the Philippines is still not technology savvy. So everything's on paper and you have to mail things to get information. And sometimes it goes into like these provinces that are like way out there and they get mail like once a month or something like that. So yeah, I mean, I would say my mother is my historical figure in my in the sense of mine because she, from what I heard, she was a majorette. So she like did the tour.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah.
And I think that's where I get my like spunky, you know, ness from her. Yeah. So she is probably my historical woman that's in my head.
I love it. That's so cool.
So, Chad, add on.
Oh, you got to go with Betty White.
Yes. Good choice.
That's a good one. That's a good
All right. If I had that much swagger at 97 years old to go pick up a 22-year-old, you did something right with this world. So she is the ultimate James Bond of James Bond. So like Betty White's gonna have her own store. So she reminds me a lot of my grandma, just absolutely old, insane, crazy, and nuts. So besides my sister, but we'll talk about that story a different day. But Betty White. Betty White's my girl.
Sweet.
Nice.
Awesome. Thank you for bringing that up, Amanda. That was a cool question. I really like that question. Got me thinking on the spot. But all right. So that's it for Let's Talk Java. Unless Chad, you have anything else to add?
I'm good to go. We are done.
Awesome. Amanda, thank you so much for hopping on today.
Thanks for having me.
It worked out. She's actually our second guest.
Woo! I love it.
So, and then we'll get all your information. We'll plug that all into the show notes for today. And then everybody can find out where, you know, you got that cutie little like French press, where your mug is from, and
Nice.
your business. Again, let's talk Java.
Happy.
Supporting local businesses, supporting small businesses, get you on a platform to get you some exposure and everything. So, you know, that's kind of, we want to make sure that our show is providing good value, good positive value into the world, because we all need it, but also we're supporting each other and making sure we're empowering each other to do better, bigger and better every day.
I love
right.
it. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. All right. Well, everybody out there, thank you for watching our show. Have a wonderful day. Be safe, be happy, and be loving. So talk to you guys later. Bye.